My name is Harry, and I'm from London.
Meghan Markle here. Today is June 12th, 2023. It is 2:19 a.m. I just finished edit some videos. I have energy, more tweets, so let's go on Twitter so I could share with you. Alright, so this tweet sort of make reference to this video which I shared on my last video, because I just edited and I remember seeing this, but in a different format kind of way. Okay, so the squad been talking about it lately. Okay, so let's get going. Okay, that video of the Sussexes together with the Kants on a panel was actually where all the problems started from. Meghan being so eloquent and articulate, embarrassed and exposed the inadequacies of the mumble princess. That was why they try so hard to dim my girl's light. From the get-go, this video, I've been saying it from the get-go. This is where it all started. Okay, so let's read down the line. Down the comment. Okay, I was trying to find out what's the Kants panel, about to Google and everything, and then I was like, oh, I see, I get it. She didn't know what Kants mean. Okay, there's the laugh, there's this. I'm pathetic, and okay, so this is something we cannot see. Okay, so the haters, it's just the haters that popping up. I just told one to just stop responding to me. I'm done with you. All right, so this is the video here. The reason I'm bringing this back here, someone messaged me on Twitter about this, that someone sort of have the same sense with me. I have a feeling some squatters probably maybe they did listen to some of my videos, because at the beginning I think I was the only one who's been saying this is where it all started. Okay, Egg hired a handful of Brexit officials after this forum. This, I will not say I wasn't aware. I was aware of the Cambridge's hiring politician, because I remember saying, why will they hire politician to be in the middle to see how they run business? Because I keep on thinking the institution as a different branch of government, even though they said they're just some sort of representative. They have a term for it. They're not really involved into politics, but technically when you think about it, if they are the head of the army and this and that, they're part of the system, the fabric of the UK, they are somewhat apolitical in some shape or form. And I remember thinking, why would they bring politicians to help them? Because once you bring politicians in, the problem is that they're going to see how you run business. They're going to see your weaknesses. They're going to see your strength. So I did not know this is why they brought them in. But I was aware they brought them in. Does that make sense to you? I didn't know why, but I was aware they were in. You understand what I mean? I didn't know if it was because what Meghan have said here or whatever. I mean, this is just discussion we're having here. Okay? Egg hired a handful of Brexit officials after this forum. That's why the smear campaign looks so political, Jeremy Corbyn playbook, because it is. They've been using it all, their right-wing's outlet, to push racist xenophobia, misogyny propaganda to readers, listeners, and viewers. And the other thing is that there was this narrative, there was this angle, the whole world, including the UK, all right, was going to, where I keep on saying they're shuffling people around, okay, that full scale of blown racism was gonna happen. I don't know why, but it was too much obvious to me. All right, pure humble opinion here. When you look at what's happening in Middle East, what's happening in certain part of Africa. I mean, even though it's majority of blacks, but there was some stuff that was happening. You look almost everywhere you look, they were shuffling people around where, you know, even the United States was part of it. All right, building walls, UK preventing immigrants coming. There was a massive, massive thing that was going to happen. But what the UK, the UK voters did not do, Harry came and it blindsided those people in the UK who was shifting toward that particular agenda. In the US, the voters did the work. They went to vote and preventing Trump from continue that angle that they were going through. Okay, the voters in the UK misses their opportunity, but what blindsided those narrative people who were doing who were making the shot, who were calling the shot, okay, were blindsided by Harry. Why? Because Harry ended up marrying a black person, okay, biracial person, so that threw them off completely. All right, what the voters did not do, Harry did. In a way, okay, I don't want to put Harry in the spot because he was going with his heart and, you know, he was in love and whatever, but it was a complete blindside. All right, so let's read. Or should I say let's listen? Oh damn, I can enlarge it, can I? Yeah, okay, so let's see here. When the KP boss sanctioned a negative mainstream media campaign, the same will have been done online. The former Brexit staff knew who Brexit propaganda was spread online, and they used the same method to encourage the online attack. Their refusal to moderate comments was because they wanted the hate they were perpetrating online to be seen. All right, there's this. The sense of the embodiment has been entrenched by William's decision to reach out to senior figures in the media as he prepares for kingship, and by the apparent decision of those same newspapers to side with the palace over Meghan and Harry by peddling the most negative coverage of the Duchess' relationship with her father, Thomas Markle. Quote, Harry sees that as part of the headwinds against him, and quote, a friend said. All right, that was 2019, April 21, 2019. So let's listen to some of the videos here. You will see a screenshot, okay?
Women don't need to find a voice. They have a voice. They need to feel empowered to use it, and people need to be encouraged to listen.
Suddenly, Meghan's charm, that was her hard work and her perseverance, was being turned into a problem for the royal family.
I cannot believe it's 2020 and we're still faulting women for being ambitious.
Now an absolutely wonderful queen in waiting.
She was incubated into being a princess. She's learned never say anything, always smile, always have lovely hair.
Incubated. Yeah, she was trained to be in that position like that, but it throws them off completely because there's Meghan, who's pretty much could wear any hat and look good doing it and do it well. All right, so let's see this one here.
There's another factor here too, that Meghan is a very professional woman, and she's very American in that way. And the male-dominated culture, the royal household, doesn't like the kind of terms that they would use there, pushy and pushy American. They don't like pushy Americans, meaning that they don't like professional people who work hard. And a lot of the Debbie kind of girls who get to work inside the palace work from about 9 to 12 and then take the rest of the day off. And Meghan was very impatient with that. She wanted to see a new work ethic, maybe a work ethic as strong as the Queen's herself. It was another factor.
All right, so there's more receipts here. Heartbreaking, isn't it? But it's been the best feeling to see Meghan recover, thrive, and take the world by storm, still hand in hand with her prince, living her best life. That's for sure. Once Meghan said, quote, time's up, and me too, they were all spitting out their tea. What was it? There was a video where I put the panic button. Panic. Yeah, I knew it was there. Okay, there's this exactly, and that is not Meghan's fault that Kate cannot articulate in a sentence, but Kate does not get along with other women, especially smart women. Agreed. Even after 10 years of practice, Kate's public speaking skills are atrocious. Okay, I totally agree. Correct me if I'm wrong, but then the baby brain and lip gloss issues and K-pot arise on the car ride to this event. Okay, I don't know anything about that. So let's see here. Okay, if this is the Royal Foundation forum, then yes it is. Okay, I don't know about the baby brain statement, but sharing lip gloss is gross right up there with drinking after people. All right, that's commercial. All right, so let's see here. All right, so they're doing the same thing. Let's go to the next tweet. It might be the same topic as well. Is it? No. Similar to it, but the squad are adding to it. So there's the part again here. This one I had on my last video. Okay, Kate married into a family with wealth. She could pay for the best. Okay, she could pay for the best speech coach in the world to improve her speaking skills. She has no excuse. Even to this day, she's giving us words salad. All right, what is that now?
Can you test the smell by smelling?
Oh shit, that's the thing. I thought it was her sister who said that. I swear, I thought it was her sister who said that, but it was her. Can you test the smell by smelling it? Let's move it back. Okay, I'm gonna stop laughing so you guys go here.
Test the smell by smelling.
Smell the wet leaves, that's what we do.
Can you test the smell by smelling?
Smell the wet leaves, that's what we do.
Oh my lord, can you test the smell by smelling it? Okay, this moment I don't even know what Kate said. Let's see here. 45 seconds.
Women don't need to find a voice. They have a voice. They need to feel empowered to use it, and people need to be encouraged to listen. And I think right now in the climate that we're seeing so many campaigns, I mean, Me Too and Time's Up, there is no better time than to really continue to shine a light on women feeling empowered and people really helping to support them, feeling included in that. I mean, it makes such a tremendous difference. So
It's sort of tied with my time, but with a lot of homelessness, and for me with sort of addiction and things. And I just think being able to sort of come together to find some sort of common ground and be able to sort of draw ideas together and find a way forward. It's really exciting. Women don't need to
Oh my god, the way Meghan turned her head. I saw it on the last video that I just did. That was the first time I realized Meghan did that to her hair, like this, right here. It's like, what did I just hear? It's like, what did I just listen to? All right, let's see here. I finally figured it out. I don't know why it took me so long, but maybe William doesn't want her to improve her speaking for fear of outshining him like Diana did with Charles. Who knows? I don't know. I agree that might have happened. Okay, I agree that might have happened. William is just like his father. He can't stand seeing someone is better than him. That's why he settled down with Kate. I mean, from what I've heard, other prominent women, they want to deal with him. That's what I've heard. I don't know if it's true. Okay, every time she speaks, she sounds like she's new on the job. Well, she did say she's learning.
I think so. We have great community. They're very generous, aren't they? Mine's just learning. How to do. Good luck with that.
So she's still finding her voice after 40 years. There's that. With due respect, please, this attack on Kate is not good. This is the kind of attack the vicious section of British public and its fascist tabloid have been directed at the Duchess of Sussex and Prince Harry. Please let us not follow their example. I mean, where were you when they were they still do, okay, going after the charities, doing all of that. We're just having a conversation. That's what I see. Okay, that I see that's a how do you call this? A discussion of things that could have been. All right, let's see here. I understand what you're saying, and good job to you if you're not following the example, but I'm not that kind of a person. Kate let that lie that Meghan made her cry go on for years. She used her white tears so that Meghan could get hate. I'm not going to play nice. Let me read some of this here. When they go low, we go petty. Grown ass people acting like they are superior by throwing innocent people under the bus and not doing anything. Yeah, no. They are the reason Harry and Meghan's family get death threats. They are getting what they were putting out. We're just stating the facts. I mean, in my mind, I'm seeing like as a discussion. Okay, can you test the smell by smelling it? Jesus, Mary J. Blige, Christ. Oh my God. This is a new thing for me, Mary J. Blige, Christ. Oh my God, that's the laugh. Okay, I feel sorry for her. I get nervous speaking in public. I mean, yes, I've said that before. This is not easy. I did a public speaking in college, my 101 or something like that. We did that. It's not easy. But she chased the guy for 10 years. She knew what she was getting to. The same thing they been saying to Meghan. She knew, Kate, who grew up, who born and raised over there. She knew what she was chasing. She knew there was engagement things that was gonna be happening. What did she expect? Okay? What did she expect? And these people, the institution, they still haven't learned since Princess Diana. You know, when you marry someone, it's a partnership. Okay? It's a team. When one do good, okay, when one of them do good, it's a plus for the other one as well. But they still haven't learned. They want to be the only one, okay, to be looking good. Well, I don't know what to say. I really don't know what to say about this, because if one look bad, the other look bad too. If they keep on putting the other woman down, they don't want the other one to get help to improve on her speech and everything like that. Not only does it look bad on her, it also look bad on the institution. You're supposed to help elevate them so all of you could look good. They still haven't get that memo since Princess Diana. So it's not my fault that I'm seeing the obvious and I'm stating the fact. Again, this is not to say I'm the best public speaker. You could hear from my accent when I'm reading, so you could see I'm not trying to say I'm better than. Okay, this is a hard thing to do for these people, especially they are in the public eyes. I don't know, they haven't learned a damn thing. All right, so let's see here. After mine, I'm moving on. Okay, I feel sorry for her. I get nervous speaking in public, and I too have to do it on the world stage where people will be judging every word. Nope, I don't envy her that at all. Okay, I get that, but she knew she had the problem way before Meghan even arrived. There it is here. I didn't even see that one. Kate should have hired someone to help her with her public speaking. She has the money. Kate hasn't improved in public speaking since she joined the royal family. Okay, and then the institution also knew, they saw she had issues. Why they didn't help her? Okay, it's all of their fault, not just Kate. It's all of their fault. All right, there's me here. Princess Diana left a blueprint for her kids to follow. Only one seems to understand her blueprint. Only one seems to understand her blueprint. When it's time to choose a mate, he made sure that woman was ready and able to do the job. Harry was relieved that Meghan Markle was more than capable of handling the task. The other one, you see it. All right, there's William and Kate there. All right, even during the engagement, Harry said something like, "Oh, he was relieved that Meghan already knew the rope of things. All right, it's relief to him, so he didn't have to teach her how to do things."
I know the fact that she'll be really unbelievably good at the job part of it as well is obviously a huge relief to me, because she'll be able to deal with everything else that comes with it. But no, you know, we're a fantastic team. We know we are, and we hope to, you know, over time try and have as much impact for all the things that we care about as much as possible.
I am very excited about that. Yeah.
There's Harry saying it. Why don't the brother do the same thing for the wife? I mean, that nonsense they put in their head that they should be the only one. My goodness. Can you imagine if nobody else is alive? How much thing can you do? They don't know you need other people to survive. Okay, it's like a community. The world is a community. Each one of us have a different interest. We have different passion. We could do different things. So how could one person be doing everything? All right, there's farming because you need food. There's people who know how to make the, I don't know, water run inside your house, you know, plumbing and all of that. I don't know. I'm just thinking of random things. People knows how to fly, helicopter, airplane, whatever. So each one of us have a specialties. But these people, they want to be the only one. I mean, don't they ever think of beyond the nonsense? Okay, I'm going overboard here. Let's continue. Okay, quote, in a way, she doesn't have to project herself so much because she is going to be queen. She doesn't need to do all that PR for herself. She just needs to be beautiful. End quote, Ingrid Sowed. Public speaking is considered as a projection and PR by royal reporters and experts. Oh my goodness, 27 seconds. Let's listen to this.
I don't know whether the Duchess of Cambridge has spoken so much on royal tours.
She did speak on her royal tour.
So much.
Not so much.
Okay, when did this come out? If this just came out, they must be listening to what the squad are talking about. Because all weekend, that's what we were hearing on Twitter. Well, listening and reading on Twitter.
But I mean, you know, she doesn't, in a way, she doesn't have to project herself so much because she is going to be queen, well, hopefully. She is the next queen. The next queen but one. I think she doesn't need to do all that PR for herself. She can just look beautiful. She doesn't need to do quite...
I don't know whether...
This is the mediocre they're putting in the people's mind. You don't need to. I mean, again, I'm speaking for myself. I'm not that high up there, okay? But you will think that the institution will try to elevate people. But you have those people on well staged, they have the mic, they're putting people down. You don't have to. Yes, there's a lot of people. If you don't feel like doing it, that's your choice. But give people word of encouragement. I swear, when I saw Meghan with the kids in school, I remember when that came to mind, I was like, oh my God, she's a bright light for those kids. The possibilities that she's giving those kids. And then this is why I felt like they were crushing her, because they didn't want those kids to be inspired, to be wanting to be much more than whatever it may be. Okay, the level for everybody else in the UK is the institution. Okay, so once you pass the institution level, whatever it may be, whatever it is that they think of, because from what I'm seeing, the institution is mediocre. All right, but anyone who passed the institution, they crush you down. Okay, that's my understanding ever since I've been, you know, looking into them and see how they operate and all that. This is what I see. So when Meghan was surrounded by those kids, and I was like, oh my God, she's a bright light for those kids. They do not want those kids to be inspired, to be better than whatever position or class or whatever it is that they are in. They did not want them to get out of that social class, I would assume. All right, they're supposed to stay there. Okay, meanwhile they're abusing their power, the other classes abusing their powers, wasting money, do all sort of things. But the other people, you stay where you are. You're not supposed to be better than anybody else, this kind of thing. All right, so you have those people with the mic, they're not really motivating people. And this is the thing that Meghan said when she was being interviewed during the engagement. She said she understands, I mean, now I'm paraphrasing, but I will put the clip, is that she take that position very seriously. Once you have a voice and a mic to spread whatever it is, your knowledge, your understanding, whatever it is, she took it very seriously because there are people who's listening.
I think what's been really exciting as we talk about the transition of this out of my career but into the role is that, as you said, the causes that have been very important to me I can focus even more energy on, because very early out of the gate I think you realize once you have access or a voice that people are willing to listen to, with that comes a lot of responsibility, which I take seriously. And
okay, so if you're gonna say something nice, something positive. I mean, this is not to say I'm always like that, but there are times I fall off the wagon myself when people get in your damn nerve. But my goodness, All right, so we heard that already. I don't want to listen to it again. Okay, what a sad and pathetic life they have carved out for Mumbles. Okay, her life was carved out for her until Ginger Avenger fell in love with an articulate, eloquent, intelligent woman. That's why they are playing catch up now. All right, she said, hopefully. I know, I heard that. There was another tweet that had it, and I put question mark. Hopefully? What do they mean by that? Something like that. Okay. Her life was carved out for her. Yeah, I read this. She said, hopefully, as if she may not be queen. Is she trying? Okay, is she trying to tell us something? I heard it. Her late mother-in-law was supposed to be the queen. Right? What makes... What? Okay. What? Make it make sense. No wonder they didn't want her to outshine Prince of Wales. So the royals didn't bother to improve her. And anyway, that's the thing that I'm saying. When one look good, everybody look good. But the institution, they want everybody around them to be mediocre so they could look good. But yet, if they were even trying, the heir to the throne, the monarch or whatever, were trying to be somewhat skillful of things, but they're not even trying. That's the thing. They're not even trying. They are mediocre of... They are the bottom feeder of the bottom feeder. There's no skills of... Yes, they could ride a horse. They could play polo. They have some other things that other people cannot do. But there's no anything of significant that people will look forward to be inspired to be like them, because the position that they are in is by blood or marriage. That's it. So what do they have to contribute to society that will inspire people to be better than, to make people's brain work, to be like, okay, if I do this, this could happen? Nothing. I don't know. My goodness, they always carry water for Kate. Then she attended the best private school and one of the better unis, yet still incurious to the point that when she spoke, it was pure innate nonsense. She been Duchess of Cambridge. Okay, she's been Duchess of Cambridge for 6 years by the time Meghan rocked up on the scene, and yet she and her started working full-time in 2017 when they knew that Harry was serious about Meghan. Oh, there's me here. There's the thing that I say. Hopefully, wink, wink. Oops. But what happened when she's no longer considered beautiful? I don't know. Okay, in other words, she just needs to be a tiara-wearing mannequin. Okay, I beg to differ. Okay, I beg to differ. What is that? Okay, Princess Kate is popular because she's a very traditional and old-fashioned mute woman. I remember the woman who said that.
One of the reasons Catherine is so popular amongst certain demographics, and I'm going to say older people and men, is because she says absolutely nothing. She's a good little girl who keeps quiet and doesn't complain, doesn't do anything, doesn't rock the boat, and is a very traditional, old-fashioned mute woman.
Okay, I swear to God, I'm not laughing. Okay, I remember the lady who said that. I have the clip. Next tweet. Okay, there's this. Prince Harry, Meghan Markle, good King Harry. All right. And they say he's irrelevant. Pathological liars. Kate who? William who? Charles who? Camilla who? I really had a few chuckle and laughter reading that article below. All right. So what did they say here? Harry move reveals serious thorny problem facing the royal family. It should have been a huge week for Kate and her royal in-law, but it was all ruined by the brutal move by Prince Harry. I mean, it's like the freaking world is supposed to stop for these people. Harry was scheduled. No wonder why they were saying something Harry did. Remember when Harry was supposed to show up in court on Tuesday? Okay, he was scheduled to show up on Tuesday and Wednesday, but for some reason there was that noise that was going on Twitter that he didn't show up on Monday, but he wasn't supposed to be there on Monday. They were making all that noise, maybe because of this. Oh my goodness, these people are freaking ridiculous. The world's supposed to stop for them. Whew. Alright, so this is the screenshot. Okay, why was it supposed to be a huge week for them? What did they do? Okay, I want to know too. I don't know. Okay, if irrelevant Harry and Meghan overshadow everything the relevant royal do, then what good are they? Okay, damn. All right, how was it going to be a big week? There's a laugh. Glad to know how much power he has. Okay, Sam, I literally laughed whilst reading this. Harry has the power of the press. Camilla in a skimpy bikini will finish both her and Charles. Sam, I had a few chuckles and laughter reading it. So what did they do? Okay, Harry really has them running around frantically trying to catch their tails. They're going down, boy. Not guaranteeing a safe landing either. And they've been trying everything for years to bring Harry and Meghan down, comma. What did they do? Okay, after her, that's it. While Sussexes are losing time to shore up monarchy and to complete its transition from a flag-waving to a future-shaping institution, William and Kate lack any capacity to gear up, integrate monarchy to a future, shaping anything. Murdoch Press seem confused about who the progressive are. Oh, okay. I'm not reading their papers, so I do not know. So, I swear, I think I was right. Okay, I don't have proof of what I'm right of, but I really think those business people really did took over after the king had passed. But what happened is that the queen was taught by her father. So this is why she was able to sustain whatever it is, the monarchy, while she was there. But the thing is that her kids was taking over. Okay, was being raised by those business people, the institution, to shape them. Charles, that is, make him afraid of almost everything. Alright, and then once Charles have a kid, and then there he is, he trained him the same way. Whatever pain he goes through, the kid's supposed to go through the same thing. And Harry was like, that doesn't make sense. If you had pain, why will I go through the same pain? It's almost like the way Charles was telling them. If I walk through a fire and it burned, it hurts me and I cry at night. So therefore, when it's time for you to pass through the fire, you're supposed to do the same thing. You're not supposed to go around it or jump over it. You're supposed to walk through it the same way that I did. And Harry was like, wait a second. No. There's the fire here. You went through it. You're explaining to me how painful it was. Why should I try it the same way? This is the thing here. Alright, so the institution trained Charles and William, you know, to be scared of everything. And then they got them, not only that, they cater to them. They give them everything that they want. Meanwhile, they dumbing them down. Alright. Meghan dealt with a lot of nasty crap died to her profile as one of the most famous and most true women on earth. So if any brand wants to send her bicycle made a diamond cover and moon dust, they can go right ahead. Okay, so that's regarding the bicycle thing. All right, let's see here. Precisely, let me pause this so I don't get the flag for it. Precisely, and it's nobody's business. They better worry about the tax UK Middletons still owe them, and not what a private American company does for an American family a full continent away. All right, that's all, folks. Okay, not moon dust. Even if she didn't deal with so much crap, she is at liberty to accept or reject as many free gifts as she wants. Other royals get jewelry, works of art, and cash in suitcase, etc. A bicycle for a small child shouldn't attract this much hate from vile, resentful hypocrites. And remember, this is for Archie. It's not for Meghan. It's not for Harry. And I've said that in my other video. Archie is not rich. Okay? His parents are. So we already know, there's obviously Harry and Meghan definitely gonna leave stuff for them and things like that for the kids, but we need to put that into perspective. Okay, I endorse this statement. Okay, I support the moon dust. There's that. Next tweet, I put a note next to it. Repost. What does that mean? Okay, Oh, this one, they're talking about it again. Should I even review it? Oh, I think different discussion. Okay, different, not discussion, different caption. All right, this is a very relatable situation for a lot of black women. When you perform competently around a person who's clearly incompetent, instead of being praised, you end up being punished. It takes strength to block out the noise and continue to shine. I'm telling you, it's true. All right, I'm surprised Harry didn't speak about the behind the scene fallout from this and his book Spare. Well, remember, there's that 400 page he decided not to share, so you never know. All right, there must have been one from Raging Willie. Okay, I'm left to my imagination. Okay, the media then wrote about it, so he didn't either. I think so too. Right, Kate probably said, quote, I'm more important than you, and so much be allowed to say all the clever stuff, and if I don't think of it first. But the thing is that they ask her a question, she's responding to it. Okay, and they ask Kate a question, so she should think of something. I don't know. Then Meghan was accused of not being a team player for not ensuring that Kate always looked better, even though Kate isn't required to do that for Camilla. Whatever, they're just showing their mediocrity. I mean, this is the nonsense they put in their head. All right, they claim their skin color will make them whatever superior, but they really eat that BS. They eat it to the core, where they just walk into a room, everything fall in place. They don't know there's physical human being, there's work that needs to be put onto something in order for it to be whatever it is that you want to be. You want it to be. It's not your skin color supposed to do something for you. But whatever, let them dumb down themselves a little bit more. Okay, if you listen to her family member speaks, you realize that it's the unnatural posh accent that's affecting her ability to enunciate. Was the first time hearing mumble. I've been reading about how Kate was going to take Meghan under wings, guide her. Then I saw this and I was deeply offended. The erudite, eloquent black woman, okay, black woman was going to be guided by an unintelligible dunderhead, the racism that had. Okay, I remember this moment very well. I wasn't familiar with Meghan, as I hadn't and still haven't watched Sowed, but this moment was everything. I won't lie. I remember thinking, girl, you're outshining everyone on that stage. I was so proud, but my tummy was wobbly for her. She was a star. But this is the... never mind. Even Kate's accent isn't genuine. No one in Britain speak like that. There's the thing that someone was just saying that she's trying too hard. That's what makes her unable to speak properly. Okay, this is so true. We are expected to know our place, not take up space, never take that spotlight, and most importantly, never complain. The royal family sank into the pettiness and envy because Meghan actually has idea, project, and did the job well. There's the thing. And who still has the job? Okay, not every organization is a good fit for quality candidate. If you stay in a job when you're clearly overqualified, the mediocre will do everything to bring you down because they'll think you threaten their position. In those cases, the best thing is to hand in your notice and aim higher. That's very good. Yeah. Okay. Oh, and the punishment. Oh my God. Oh, and let me pause it because it's distraction. Okay. Oh, and the punishment can be so unexpected, unnecessary, that it is very jarring. You do a double take. All right. So let's go to the next one. Okay. This is a different topic. Meghan's Space. Okay, let's pause. Okay, Meghan Markle is the dream of our ancestors, a fierce, worried, always standing up for what's right. She will forever be a goddess among men. Long live Meghan Markle. All right, 42 seconds.
Even if you are not ready for the day, it cannot always be night.
All right, so there's a music and there's Harry looking back there. I had to mute it anyway because YouTube will block me because of the music. Harry was like, let's get going. He wants to go. Okay, you know what that just reminded me? This is exactly what I was saying. What is it? When William and Kate went to the wedding. Okay, instead of William going chop 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 with the hand, okay, there's Harry here. This is how you do it. It just click. All right, let me move it back a little bit. Where is it? Okay, there's Harry waiting. The same thing William was doing, waiting for Kate. Okay, same thing. You could see how each one of them approach it. This is the thing that I was saying regarding William with the wedding thing. Okay, you see him waiting. There he is. He knows Meghan have to hurry up. Okay, very politely and move on. But the other one, he did that hand gesture like chop chop. It really looked bad. Okay, it doesn't matter if Kate was holding the line or whatever, but there was a conversation that was going on. Maybe the bride was interested in whatever Kate was saying. I'm just saying, okay, just saying. But the hand gesture really showed that the disrespect and like it's almost like you didn't really want to be there. This kind of thing. All he had to do is just tap Kate on her shoulder and said, we gotta go, let's not hold up the line or something. Say something very nice instead of doing the chap chap. It was very disrespectful. So this is the how do you call this, the equivalent of what William should have done. Okay, there's this here. Hi friend, please don't argue with the Derangers under my post. Okay, so that's that. Okay, where is her husband to come and snatch her from those racist two faces? That's what I say here. Oh, the Jermy looks so enamored with her. She's so much more than a stunning beauty. I've seen this look from Harry so many times. Protective, respectful. There's the thing here. Respectful and just a bit anxious. He signaled to her in a way that is not only respectful to her, but those she was talking to and himself. Thank you. This is exactly what I just said. I didn't even see this comment. Okay? You see, my comment was 19 hours ago. This comment was 13 hours ago. Which means I saw this post way before this comment. Okay, and then it just snapped on when I was watching it and I'm recording. This is what William should have done during the wedding. Okay, so this person is saying almost the same thing. Okay, I love how he watches their interaction, then goes over to say something cheeky, guessing here. Harry doesn't trust any one of the lot. They are one another guardians. This is what I say here. Where is it? The two faces. Racist two faces. All right, she looked so elegant that day. Those guys were beaming, talking to her. All right, so let's go to the next tweet. Okay, I really want to read one of the, I'm not in the mood for it, but maybe I'll leave it for tomorrow. Okay, F, I didn't even know there was something going on. When I saw this tweet, I was like, what is he doing on the floor? Okay, F King Charles, this is horrible. I don't know. I heard the squad were talking about something about the royal family. I guess this was happening. Oh my god. Oh, now he's waking up. Oh, there's another one. Because it looks like a Benny Hill movie. You know, the Benny Hill, the comic guy. I don't know. I think it was from the UK. That's what this just reminded me. God, that thing must be hot. This is not the first time this happened. Oh my god, there's me here. Oh shit, when was that? Okay, and yet so typical for him. So it's not only their family members that tradition come before humanity and decency. The show must go on, huh? OMG, our soldiers performing in those uniforms under extreme heat is unacceptable. Clearly, those soldiers were struggling not to help their passed out colleague. Something needs to change, as this is unacceptable. What if, for instance, he needed, how do they call this? CPR or something? The closest person next to him should be I don't know, maybe they should make those clothes, the fabric, slightly different. They could still look the same, but a different fabric. Oh my God. Cool your jet. They are doing what they want to be doing. You don't even know how many people pass out in the warm weather. Oh my God. But you know what? I'm not even going to read this. As if pass out is a good thing to do. Something needs to change. If it keeps on happening, something needs to change. It's not a good thing they're passing out. Look at this. I just thought maybe the fabric of the uniform needs to change. It could still look exactly the same color, same thing. Maybe a lighter fabric, same color, whatever. But you know what? Let me leave that alone. I mean, I'm not saying I'm a freaking dude. They're making it seem like because others have gone through it, therefore they must be going through it. But you see the problem. When you see people passing out, something, it should trigger something in your head. Maybe we need to do something different. What is it? So those people, thank God, didn't die. What happened? Talk to them and interrogate them. What happened? Did you feel hot? Did you eat before you come? Okay, ask question so something could change. You don't just leave it like that and then continue as if nothing happened. This is the thing that I be saying. They keep banging their head on the wall and they expect something different. Oh my God. All right, next tweet. All right, so there's another thing here. I put this here because I don't think I saw this on my last set of tweets that I recorded. But let's, okay. Oh, am I glad the Montecito bike shop researched further and found out most of the replies are from trolls. It made things easier for them. Hello, Derangers. You are done for. It's over. You won't bully anyone into deleting or hiding again. It's a win for Harry and Meghan. All right, bike giveaway. Okay, I highlighted, but they came in. I think there was something extra to it. Thank you for the wonderful gesture. Please don't shut down your comments. Just delete and block them. Okay. This is an orchestrated campaign against the Sussexes. And if all of you choose to like comment, it means that they are winning. They do it they do it to all companies supportive of the Sussexes. All right. So that they are responding to that. Okay, we are trying. There's the heart. We are discovering that most are not even posted by real people. Okay, so they know that thing here. All right, there's Mad Dogs and English Bike Shop understand this marketing and PR things. They might as well milk the unprecedented attention on them. You can't pay for this kind of engagement. I'm telling you. Once again, we thank William and Kate Friends for being useful tools and promoting the bike shop. All right, so let's see here if I could see it bigger. Okay, Mad Dog Shop, we have been overjoyed to receive such sweet warm messages from our posts about how fun it was to deliver a bike to Archie for his birthday and receive a special thank you from his parents. Oh, so okay, this I didn't know. Quite a few people have suggested we donate a bike to an underprivileged child based on us gifting a bike to a child of means. Okay, if you are an existing customer of ours or a friend of the shop, you're already aware of our philanthropic commitment to our local communities. We do what we can when we can, always have, always will. I mean, this is the thing. When people do something, okay, maybe this is the best that they could do at that time. Okay, I'm not talking, I'm just saying just in general. But when these people, the haters, come across and telling the shop this is what they should do instead of giving to Archie or whatever, they are a business. Let's pretend that they never donate to any charities. Okay, I'm just saying they do donate to charities. They have said that. Okay, they even say if you live in their communities, people in their neighborhood should know that they've done that. All right, let's say if they didn't, but they want PR, their name to be out there. So instead of paying thousands and thousands of dollars, okay, to a company to do marketing for them, okay, this bike alone, okay, I don't know how much the bike costs, giving it to Archie, okay, raising their PR, this is like the cheapest and best PR anyone could have done. Okay, but you have the Derangers dictating to them, this is the way you should have done it, this is the way you should donate your thing, don't do this to them. I mean, if you have a problem with that, like the squad did, okay, oh, since you donate to them, let me buy one bike and donate to this, okay, on behalf of Archie and all of that. All right, so these people, you can't dictate people what to do with their time, with their energy, with their money. None of that. It's none of our business, okay, or anybody else. All right, so there they are here. We do what we can, when we can, always have, always will. This is beautiful. Little, okay, there's tag somebody here. Bike is on a display in our camel shop and the upstairs window. To qualify for the drawing, you must demonstrate financial need and be a local in one of the communities where our 4 shops are located. You can recommend someone in need, and if they are chosen, we can surprise them with this special gift. We will do the giveaway next Saturday, June 17, so that gives everyone a week to get entries in. Please email us through, okay, there's the information. If you post anything negative or inappropriate, we will delete it and or shut down comments. So please refrain. Our business thrive and on kindness and positive engagement with our followers and the communities we serve. All right, so this is the way that they do their thing here. Okay, so there's that. Honestly, so impressed by their response and how they saw through that hate. This will encourage more people. We can continue to hide from evil, face it head on, and you'll see they are a mirage. All right, what is that? That's okay, I don't know. Commercial. Okay, I was able to leave a positive comment. It's a win for common decency. Okay, I'm sure the people attacking the bike shop are royal roaders masquerading as Derangers. Angela Levine with her 20 different accounts, CT, Camilla Tomney, RE, etc. They're envious and miserable, and they're against Meghan and her kids having nice things or people showing them love. A lot of them are dumped or in loveless marriages. Okay, all this nonsense over a bike. Unbelievable. Hey, this is the thing. They want everything for themselves, only them. That's the part here. The greedy, selfish kind of mentality. Next to it. But Jennifer also shared the heartache she has faced the last 48 hours after internet trolls bombarded their social media pages with hate. This has woken me up to understand the pain they must have felt, Jennifer. I think the reason I shared this is because the more hate they're throwing on Harry and Meghan, the more, I guess, squad is. Okay, people are starting to understand Harry and Meghan a little bit more. Okay, Prince Archie's birthday gift inspired sweet act of kindness from British shop. Prince Archie turned 4 on May 6, 2023, the same day as... See, this is the thing here. This is why Charles wanted to put the date on the same day as Archie thing. Because these people, they want to attach Charles next to Archie. My goodness. Whew, my favorite part of the article. We donate bikes all the time, usually around Christmas, and it had overwhelmingly support, and now people are also buying our apparel or emailing us saying they want to donate for a gift card to give away with the bike for the charity. Kindness win. Okay, truth is every American knows giving a bike as a gift to someone, rich or poor, is normal. This deprived reaction from the royal family, Brits media, hate for higher trolls reflect on the entire UK. Okay, absolutely. Love that the hate rant toward the bike shop backfired. Me too, like roaches. Okay, the haters are working hard to convert people to loving, standing up for Harry and Meghan every day. So sorry for the heartache from the Derangers, but also glad Jennifer and hopefully others learned that we all deserve empathy in our situation, regardless of fame or fortune. Okay, see what the devil meant for bad, God turned it around and made it good. The haters thought they could bully another company for supporting Harry and Meghan, and look at God. Now another child will benefit from their hate. I love how they will turn off negative comments too. Okay, there's some, yeah, let me not repeat it. All right, next tweet. Okay, so there's this here. Hey Derangers, thanks for showing the world your derangement of all things Harry and Meghan related, thereby increasing their numbers of supporters. I call that a win-win. Okay, but Jennifer also shared the heartache she has faced the last 48 hours after internet trolls bombarded their social media pages with hate. This has woken me up to understand the pain they must have felt. Jennifer, I've never really felt a lot of empathy for anybody that I consider privileged or very wealthy or very famous. You've been blessed, and this is part of the trade-off, but I have a completely different perspective on that now. There it is. Okay, the link of the article, it will be in the description. Okay, I don't have time to read it. It's already 3:15. All right, they have also driven us Sussex squatters to do what we do to support the bike shop. Just bought a beautiful t-shirt from them for my son. Love wins. If we can do as little as we can to show our support, the Derangers will know that Harry and Meghan is not William and Kate. All right, thank you for your order. So there's her purchase here. Okay, those William and Kate fans are a menace to society. I know, I saw this, I highlighted when I bookmarked it. A cancer. All right, around them. Okay, round them up and throw them in jail. Okay, every time the Derangers attacked, it always backfired. In the end, Harry and Meghan always win, and it only proves that Harry and Meghan were right. Okay, I just ordered their Dash Hunt on a bicycle shirt. All right, there's that. That's commercial. Let's go to my last one. All right, I have more tweets, but I don't think I wanna do them. All right. We're looking at the enemies fall in real time, reaping what you saw. All right, Jermy Clarkson rushed to doctors amid scary news after losing his hearing. All right, I'm just gonna leave it at that. If you don't see it on my community board, now it's in that video. Jermy Clarkson detailed his troubled week after the former Top Gear presenter has to now visit a specialist.
I'm just scoot on over and let you whack him. Get him again. Get him for me.
That's his baggage alone. What was it the other day? I think it was Brian Capecourt, one of the respectable journalists in the UK, was saying, what happened to IPS, or who was supposed to do the review on the article or the piece that he wrote, you know, the one about Meghan being dragged naked and all of that. And I was like, I've been wondering about it too. All right, so if they don't want to do right, Carmel walks in and say,
I'm just scoot on over and let you whack him. Get him again. Get him for me.
Let me do it for you. I give him a baggage to worry about. Okay, all I have to say is karma is a bitch. Right? Anyhow, I'm having white wine with my dinner, even though it's beef. Okay, just fancy something nice and cool. God is good. Maybe it got plugged up with excrement. Oh my god. Alright, so there's that. Alright, so let's should I add one more? Let's add one more. Alright, Harry's shoes. Okay, so there's this here. Alright, did the British royal family have any meaningful plan for Prince Harry's life? Okay, he was sold as brainless and used as a scapegoat. Are they mad because he did not settle for an English rose, cheating, and the invisible contract? Alright, so this is the thing here. Harry walking with a hole in his shoe. Oh my god, I didn't know how bad it is. Yeah, there's the hole here, and even the heel was messing up. Oh my lord. Wow. There's the hole here. Wow, wow, wow. And this is the place here. I mean, that's the thing here. He's been immune to it. I said what I had to say about that before, but it's so sad. All right. What's the point of constantly showing this? Well, we're talking about it. It's discussing. We're discussing something. What is it? The royal family wants him back. Back to what? Back to this, so they could keep on treating him like this? Okay, you see the effort that they're putting on. What is it? What's that? Heritage Foundation want the was it immigration to review his thing about his drug thing for him to go back. So back to what? Back to this? Okay, so they could mistreating him, so they could laugh at him, so the other one could look good, to make the other one happy while he's miserable. This is why we bring it up. I don't know why this person brought it up, but hey, my goodness. Let's see. I mean, if you don't want to see it, you could just skip it. What's the point of constantly showing this? We know he was treated terribly. Harry isn't caught up on things, and rightfully so. It's also why he is loved and can claim TK Maxx shopping. It's a pointless dragging this out. Look forward with Harry and Meghan. Move on from this goodness. All right. I have showed his old shoes twice with comment. I made a point and then ask a question. If it's not for you, move on. That's it. Just move on. Okay. If you think this is negative, you might need to move on. Yeah. Which is what I don't understand is how could Elizabeth claim that he was her favorite grandson on one hand, and on the other allow him to be treated like shit. I've said this before. I think the Queen, when it comes to her kids, that is Charles, Andrew, Anne, and what's the other one? Andrew and the other one, the Ardent Production one. I can't think of his name. All right. She takes care of her kids. But when it comes to the grandkids, she leaves it up to the parents to take care of that. This is the way that I've come to understand. I could be 1,000,000% wrong. Okay, this was supposed to be Charles' job to know when Harry needs money for shoes or whatever, for Charles to supply Harry with that. All right, that's my understanding of it. All right, remember how he's saying there's no money for this, there's no money for Meghan needs to go back to work and all of that. Okay, so that was his job to provide for those branches of his. But he already said he's not going to take care of it. So now there's Harry who's taking care of himself, and his wife, now they're upset. I mean, make it make sense to me. You can't have it both ways. They just like to see people suffer. This is a crazy mentality over there. It's really crazy. They just want to see people suffer. And then they will look good. They will be happy for all of that. When you see the negativity that's going around the world, the nonsense they spread around the world, you could see why. Okay, we are seeing it now. Even within their own surrounding, they want others to suffer. Only them that should be happy. My goodness. Okay, which is why I don't understand. Okay, I answered that already. Okay, to understand that will be to understand the inner working of the royal family. I think so too. Yeah, that's it. To understand that, you need to understand the inner working of the royal family. And this is where I said, I think I sort of understand. Like I said, I could be 1,000,000% wrong. Each of their respective branches, okay, there's one head of each of those, and then they give them whatever their allowances, their allowance, whoever has the money for that respective household, okay, supposed to take care of all of this. This is the way that I see it. The Queen, she takes care of her son, her kids. Look what she did for Prince Andrew. When Prince Andrew was in trouble, she did what she had to do. Many people could be completely upset at her, but as a mother, she did what she had to do. Okay, so that's my take on that. Harry was the brain of the operation, really used and took credit for all of Prince Harry's idea, creation, and signed his name to them, even trademarked them. Which one did he? It sounds familiar. I'm trying to think. Which one was it? Okay, he will have done that to Invictus game, but I believe Harry fought like hell as well as had military backing. I think so too. Oh my God, I do remember this, but I don't remember the full detail of it. Let me bookmark it if I ever want to come back to it. Okay, the plan they had was to keep him oppressed and miserable. There's the thing here. He wasn't supposed to raise his head except when they demanded it. He was supposed to be the media punching bag, the one to make Peggy look good. He was supposed to do all the tour while Peggy lays around with Rose. No wife, no kids, no life. There it is. But Diana said hell no and put the idea of Instagram in his head. The rest is a history love story. historic love story. I'm telling you, whatever he saw, whatever, this has to be magic. I said my crazy things about this so many times, it's unbelievable. Crime scene. Those squad are crazy. Crime scene. That's where William pushed Harry and fell on the dog bowl. Those squad are crazy. They treated him like crap. Prince William with many homes. Imagine a prince living in this condition. Tempon took care of the Carmelo's family. That's what I've heard. All right, non-heavy. Okay, that's a different language. Exactly. Why they also met, he found his purpose. Love has become financially independent from the firm. They no longer can control him. He knows who he is. That's it. All right, so, okay, I'm actually an hour. I'm going to stop here. Let me move this to the part where I'm done. All right, so let's do a prayer. Oops, I just closed that. Prayer for what? Okay. What did I just do? Go. Prayer for... Let's do for help. I don't know. For help. Oops. Ay. Okay, so there's this here. Father, I put my faith in you in this time of need. I ask for your help because you love me. I believe that you will give me the strength I need. I trust you to help me in my weakness and to respond to my prayers for help. Okay, let's pick an image. Okay, so let's do this one. A prayer for help. Quote, we know that you are present with us in the good and the tough time, so we lift our eyes up to you now. We ask that you will mobilize practical help today. Okay, so let me leave it as that. Please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. If you want to support this channel, there's a PayPal link and a Cash App link in the description. You could donate. Those who have donated, thank you. I plan on creating a Patreon page. Hopefully, I have the energy to do it because I keep on popping up and right back out. All right, so I will create a Patreon page, and the Patreon account will be, I'll have different tier. Okay, each tier is a different pricing, but there won't be no promise. There won't be any exclusivity. Everybody will be seeing almost the same thing. It's only as a form of support. Okay, I don't know what price I'm gonna have for each tier, but if you feel like you could pay more, it's up to you. Okay, but there won't be any exclusivity. Occasionally I might put something out of ordinary that has nothing to do with the Sussexes, maybe something personal I want to share with you, whether it's funny or crazy. Okay, that's about it, and it's not even a promise. All right, but the main purpose for being that I will be on Patreon is just to have a different platform to share my content. That's it. Okay, but yeah, that's it.
It is a great privilege to be with all of you today.
You know, we ask for forgiveness and please come back.
As you saw me find the love and happiness that I'd hoped for all my life. this together. And if I may speak personally, we are all in this together, because asking for help was one of the best decisions that I ever made. You will be continually amazed how life changes for the better.